Everybody has their pesto. Genoa's is the most famous. This store-bought stuff doesn't hold a candle to this. So let's do it. Pesto Genovese. It's a really quick pesto that you can make in the time it takes to cook the pasta. Salty ocean water. A nice pasta. These are called bells. Campanelle. All right, a nice stir on the pasta. So pesto Genovese. Why not just pesto? Well, here's a map of Italy. I happen to have one right here. And Genoa is a city right here on the water. And they have the world's most famous pesto. We just call it pesto. They call it pesto Genovese. Why? Because there's a pesto from Sicily. There's a pesto from Bari. Pesto just means paste. The only one that seems to be world famous is the one from Genoa. Traditionally, they use pine nut. About half a clove of garlic. Some Parmigiano-Reggiano cheese. Let's give this a quick whiz. Already aroma of cheese, garlic, and nuts. Very pungent. Basil. If you can get just the leaves in there and try and leave as much stem behind as possible, that's gonna give you a much better texture. Okay, raw olive oil. We're not cooking it, so you can use tons of it. Don't feel bad about it. It's a very lovely antioxidant super fruit of the Roman era that is still fantastic. We need a lot of it. So, machine on. A little more cheese, but man, it's bright from the olive oil. When we added a little more cheese, the pesto became a little bit lighter. It got a little saltier, creamy flavor, which is going against that raw garlic and red pepper, which are both like really boom. You need to round it out a little bit. So here's our pesto, Genovese. And something that I've found in the dish are green beans and potatoes. Cut potatoes as, pretty thinly. We've got 1 minute left on the pasta. Let's put the potatoes in. Let's put the string beans in. Let's give those a stir, and they're both gonna be quickly blanched with the pasta now. Pasta is strained. We've got the string beans. We've got the potatoes. Comes right back into our warm bowl. First thing you wanna do, tiny bit of olive oil. We have just a little bit of oil in there. Here comes the pesto, the paste. Now is when you smell all the wonderful things. Remembering that the pasta's absorbing because it's still hot, so you might have to add a little more water for a second stage. Each little individual granule is melting into like a beautiful little snowflake of flavor. It smells great. It's so good. It's something that's fantastic with really, really fresh basil. This is a fresh herb paste. It has a very, very short life. So when you buy it in the supermarket, they use all kinds of stabilizers to keep it. It's ruined at that point. This is the one that you want. 10 times better. Really. Maybe even 11.